Continuing, the plaintiff, Chinedu John Dennis, is suing his auntie for the sum of 215,000 naira, the sum he gave her to safely keep for him. The defendant, Okoye Nkechi, agrees she received the sum but converted it to personal use.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between John Dennis and Nkechi Okoye. Parties sworn on oath.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chinedu John Dennis.
Yes, ma'am.
You are suing Okoye, Nkechi Violet.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me know what happened. I want to have the full details.
I've been there with Nkechi. She's my mom's sister. I've been with
She's
her
your
before.
auntie?
Sorry?
She's your auntie?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been with her before landlord threw our things out. So I have to find my way. Till I got a job I got to work on car wash. So I've been on the car wash. Whatever money I get from there, I will give him to save for me. I'll give her to save for me. So I'm giving her particular money to save for me. Sometimes when she complains that he have problems, I give her some money. Then that particular money that I'm giving her to save for me is what I want. So when I tell her that I need the money, she started telling me a story that she paid school fees and all that she will be paying the money small. And the business she's even doing is not up to the half of the money. So, and to pay me small, I never expect that from her.
Okay, when she offered to be paying you by installment, has she made any payment so far? Or she offered, you did not collect from her?
I didn't collect the little money you gave me.
How much did she bring?
I didn't even count the money. The money is so, I didn't even count the money. She gave me the little money.
Okay. So what do you have to say?
I gave him 10,000 naira at the initial time.
I'm not asking how much you gave him.
Okay.
He's entitled to his full sum. All the money he gave you. That's what you are supposed to give him back. Or did he say he dashed you the money?
No, ma.
What did he ask you to do with the money he gave you?
He said I should be saving it for him.
So how can you tell me that he gave you 20,000 naira, then you gave him 10,000? Does that make sense?
No, ma.
Exactly. So I want you to narrate to me what exactly happened.
What happened is that he used to give me money to save for him. Then when the landlord threw my things away, then they drove my son out for school fees. Then I now took part of the money to pay my son's school fees.
Did you ask him before you take out of the money?
No, ma.
Why?
I didn't tell him.
It's not your money. Or is it your money? Is
Why
it your money?
No, ma.
So what stopped you from telling him?
If I tell him, he will not agree.
So that's why you should not touch the money. That is why you shouldn't have spent the money. Because that is intentional. You had the intent to defraud him. You defrauded him. Do you understand me? Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Then I took part of the money to pay my son's school fees. Then the remaining money, I used it to add in my business. Then when the landlord threw our things away, then he requested for the money. And I told him to wait, that there's those people that used to bring goods in US that I used to say that later that I will give him the money. He said no. Then I was pleading, begging him. He said no. Then I now took part of the money. The money that remains in my hand was 10,000 naira. I gave to him. He said no. That
when was that?
It was last 2 months. He said no. That
so after that 2 months ago, that time you offered him 10,000 naira and he refused. Yeah. So how much do you have now to give him? At least you know the 10,000 naira is not acceptable.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you saved more money to give him?
Yes,
So how much do you have on ground now?
I have 18,000 naira.
18?
Yes.
Out of how much?
Out of
Out of how much?
215.
Out of 215. Yeah. Even though he's claiming 220. Let's even assume, without conceding, that his money is 215,000 naira. And you are saying you have 18,000 naira to give him out of the money. At the time when you were spending that money, how did you expect to replace it?
I was expecting goods from US that I used to sell for them.
So you paid for some goods that are coming in from US?
No, I didn't pay. They used to give me to sell. After selling, they will not give me
what
some
kind
money.
of goods?
It's just all those clothes, shoe, bag, kitchen equipment.
It's no excuse. It's still no excuse. If somebody trusts you enough, look, you are his auntie.
No.
You are his blood relation, blood relative. Is that not so?
It is.
If he cannot trust you, who else do you expect him to trust in life? He must hold you, I'm sure. He held you in a very high esteem. That's why he decided to be saving his money. You are acting a motherly role to him. Because you are the mom's sister. Is that not what he said?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm really disappointed. Just the same way he's disappointed in you. So tell me how you want to pay him.
I'm paying him every month.
How much every month?
10,000 every month.
10,000. Is 10,000 every month acceptable to you?
I never even expect any story from her. The kind job I do, if I show you my leg and my hand, you believe it.
Let me see the picture. I've seen it before, but let me have a look at it.
Okay.
You have a copy here. That's your hand.
That's
This is the picture I have, right? You submitted it with your claim.
Yes.
So it's 10,000 per month acceptable to you every month?
No. I've suffered enough for the way I'm working. I need to start up a business. I need to leave that thing.
Please, 20,000.
Plenty. You've not responded to that.
If you give me 20,000 before a month finish, I need money to start up a business. 20,000 is not the money to start up a business. Not the money to start up a business.
You heard him. Now you are crying. You are crying. I'm sure he has wept before. He has wept too. You had no source of income that could meet up to the money you spent. So it means you never had intention of repaying. Because you have no plan to repay. Otherwise, you would have told me, this is what I was looking forward to, or you show me proof.
Chinedu, please, I will be paying you 20,000 naira every month, please.
How much did you say now?
I said 20.
He said 20 is not acceptable. You already mentioned that before. And he said he doesn't want 20,000 naira.
Please. I don't know why you're begging me.
Please, I can't afford 30,000 naira.
If I don't use to assist you, I can't
afford 30,000.
Well, I used to assist you when you come. When you tell me that I have problem,
please.
I used to assist you.
Please.
So that's this particular one now I give you to keep for me. Now I want it.
Please, I cannot afford 30,000 naira every month. Please. Chinedu, please. Chinedu, please, I cannot afford 30,000 naira every month, please.
And as for you, Chinedu, look at me. You don't know what they call bank.
So, I know when they come back, but that money is not the way I used to give you. I don't know actually save, gather the money. When I just get it, just give it to her.
If
I'll
you
give-
get the
give her.
money, even if it's 1,000 naira, you want to drop in the bank, you think they will send you back? How much do you think they spend to open a bank account? As little as 1,000 naira. All you have to do is walk into the bank. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Even if you are an illiterate, which you are not, if you go to the bank, the worst is they will ask you to thumbprint and they will guide you. And anytime you come in and you want to withdraw, you just walk in there. Go in there, tell them I want to withdraw. They will guide you. I'm telling you all this just for future's sake. So you don't go and pick somebody else and start saying that you trust the person and you'll be giving your money to that person again. Open a bank account and be saving your money there. That's it.
The plaintiff, Chinedu, felt completely betrayed when he found out that the money he was saving up to start a business had been used up by his trusted auntie. He is not willing to accept any offer less than the total sum. Unfortunately, the defendant, Nkechi, is only remorseful for spending the money without permission. She has no means to pay back the total sum on demand. Judge Fumi advised both parties to go and sleep over this matter. Now they have returned with a term of settlement. After the break, Judge Fumi wraps this matter.
You are back in court to file your terms of settlement. You finally agreed, that's violence, that you're going to start paying the defendant 25,000 naira on monthly basis.
Yes, ma'am.
Speak out.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to read and that's acceptable to you. Can't talk.
Yes.
The defendant is to pay the plaintiff the sum of 25,000 naira on monthly basis commencing from June 2020 until the total sum of 220,000 is fully paid. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.